First off, I'd just like to thank all of you for coming, a lot of you on short notice. It's been a wild ride. When I was proposing to Emily, I was just thinking about how beautiful she was, and next thing I know, I'm finding out we're having to write the leaders of our church and trying to find a wedding, and figuring out that I only have 2 weekends off in the next year to get married. And you know, I know every girl's dream is to pick their wedding day, to pick where, when, what, and she didn't get to choose any of that. And she just smiled the whole way through. And she was such a sport, and she worked around, she said, okay. And I think that's, when I really, really knew, that I loved her, and I wanted to be with her forever. My brother kind of mentioned I was accepted to the University of Utah, and for medical school, I was figuring on coming back from Colorado, mainly to hunt. Wanted to go hunting with my brothers, wanted to spend time at home. I'd been away for about 6 years, and I had a really, really strong impression that it wasn't right. And I didn't know why. I loved it. I loved the school. I knew it was where I wanted to go since I'd gone to the academy. I wanted to be back home. I love the West. I love the mountains. I'd never been anywhere else. Didn't plan on going anywhere else. And I just got this huge feeling from the Lord that I needed to go out east. And I don't know how many of you have been out there, but the cowboy with the truck out east don't fit in at all. And the only good thing about having a truck is all the little Priuses move aside. And I'm sitting there, and I'm going to school, and I'm having a good time. I'm meeting some of my really good friends over there. Met some of the best people ever. And and I'm loving that. I'm loving school, but I'm just like, why am I here? It takes me 10 tries to park my truck in a spot. Like I have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then I have to slide out, suck my gut in. And the people are horribly mean there. They just look at you with disdain, and you'll be driving, you'll be going 10 over the speed limit just to survive, and they'll be giving you the finger because you're going too slow. And they'll just cut in front of you, and I'm just like, what am I doing? And about that time, in February, my grandfather passed away, and I kind of hit rock bottom. I really did. He was the reason I joined the military. I loved him to death, and he was gone. And it's kind of weird when you think about it, but I knew he prayed for me every day, and I kind of felt a little empty because I felt like some of those prayers were missing. And it wasn't more than 2 weeks later that I met Emily. And from that point on, I've been climbing. And one day soon, I hope to be able to reach where she is. But she dug me out of my hole, dug me out, and saw me for me, looked past all the ego, the big head, and everything, and was able to see who I was, and she was able to tolerate me long enough, and my family long enough to say yes. And I was sweating bullets in the temple today, a little worried, but she did. She went through with it, so. But I'd just like to thank you all for coming, and I'd like you to know how much I love her and cherish her. And I had to travel, 4,000 miles, go around people that I don't like, but I don't care anymore. Because I have her, and I love her, and she will always be there for me. So no matter what bad day I have, no matter how many people pull in front of me, she'll be there to smile and welcome me home. And that is something that I've been missing my whole life. And I love you, and I appreciate you so much. And thank you all for coming again.
Cheers!
Well, I just want to say that I'm looking out at all your faces, and I'm just so happy that you could all be here, and it really touches my heart. I would see so many people that I love so close, and it's bringing tears to my eyes. I'm just overwhelmed by the love in this room, and just the well wishes, and right now I couldn't be happier. We are thrilled, and we're so grateful that you could all be here. We just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you guys, and have fun.